Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Cancer, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship, how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. Let's get the overall energy for this connection first before we start pulling some tarot. What's the overall energy for this connection? So we do have let go of control issues. Wait a second, we have two. Okay, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. We also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You know, worth waiting for is very similar to like the star for me anyways as a reader. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But with the let go of control issues card, that's very similar to the Seven of Wands. It's the epitome of pushing a wish fulfillment away. I don't know if this is something that you're doing or something that your person's doing, but let's see what else we can get here. Let's focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your person. How does Cancer currently view this relationship? Okay, so we do have the Four of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Wands, as well as the Six of Cups out here. Okay, with the Six of Wands to the Six of Cups, that's kind of telling me that there's a soulmate connection that's currently in your life. Now, this soulmate connection here between you and this person is definitely unfolding very, very nicely. I am definitely getting that. Things are looking really good for the most part between you and this person. However, I would like to kind of look a little bit more into this Four of Pentacles energy that you're harnessing. Let's do that. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. You know, this to me kind of feels like an energy of like you trying your hardest to not get too excited just yet when it comes down to like the way things have been, you know, unfolding between the two of you as of lately. Like, even though things are unfolding really nicely here between you and this person, it's like you're harnessing this energy of it's only a matter of time before things go left. It's only a matter of time before things go south. So it's like you're trying your hardest to not get too hopeful and or excited just yet. For some of you, this could have a lot to do with somebody that you've been dealing with for quite some time now. If that is the case, it kind of looks like things between you and this person may have been extremely rocky and chaotic. You know, recently, and the fact that things are starting to kind of balance itself out and things are starting to kind of look good between you and this person, that could explain why you're in this energy of it's only a matter of time, because that's what you're used to. You're constantly used to things going left between you and this person. So that could explain why you're in the energy that you're in. But if this is like a new person, Cancer, that we're talking about here, I think that things are unfolding almost a little too good, to the point where you might be looking at the situation like, oh no, this kind of feels and looks a little too good to be true. Let me not get too excited just yet. So again, that could explain why you're in the energy that you're in. But let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, interesting. We have the Eight of Cups. I could have sworn that came out in the upright, but I'm picking it up in the reverse. I keep getting like, I keep wanting to do this to this card. It's like 1 minute this person, I don't know. It's like 1 minute, I don't know, like this person kind of comes off to me as like a box of chocolates. Like you never know what you're going to get from them. If this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, I kind of feel like this person you know, has been very unpredictable from the start of this relationship. I am getting that. They've been very unpredictable from the start of this relationship. It's like 1 minute they're all over you, the next minute they're kind of making you feel like they don't really want this relationship or they're not ready for this relationship. I don't know, like I'm just getting like a very wishy-washy, they're like a box of chocolates like vibe, you know, coming from them. But I don't know, maybe this person was very indecisive, you know, about you. Maybe they were extremely indecisive about you, and that could explain the wishy-washy energy, they kind of come off like a box of chocolates. You don't really know what you're going to get from them. But it kind of looks like this person is starting to get very crystal clear on what they want and who they want, which is basically you in this relationship that they share with you, which, like I said, maybe for a while they were very indecisive. Maybe there was a part of them that wanted this, and maybe there was another part of them that felt like they weren't really ready for all of this. But it kind of looks like they're getting crystal clear on what they want and who they want, which is basically you in their relationship with you. If this is a new person, though, I still keep getting this energy like coming from them. It's like a part of them feels like they're ready for a relationship, and a part of them feels like they're not, but it kind of looks like this person has taken some time to like really reflect on what they truly want and desire. And it kind of looks like, you know, it's you in a relationship with you. So it kind of looks like this person's making up their mind about you finally. Okay. How does... I'm also getting that if this is like a new person, you're so unaware of this, but it kind of looks like when this relationship started between the two of you, they just kind of knew deep down inside that this relationship, you know, will eventually reach higher levels of commitment. But before it does, it's like they took the time to really figure out like, all right, am I really ready for this or am I not ready for this? Let me try to figure this out now before it gets to that point, is basically what I'm getting. Now, in regards to how you're currently, Okay, in regards to how you're currently feeling, if this is somebody that you do have a lot of history with, because I'm getting two different storylines here. With the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Wands coming out here, I feel like there's still a lot of like healing, I would say, that needs to kind of take place on your behalf. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that you have been through a lot with this person. You definitely have. So I am definitely getting that, you know, you are well aware that there is a lot of healing that needs to take place. You are aware that there's a lot of things that you need to kind of like, you know, make peace with and move past and, you know, basically overcome. I just kind of feel like at times it is kind of very challenging and very hard for you to do that, because there's times where you tend to kind of reflect on all the bad moments that you had with this person, everything that they put you through in the past. Making it kind of hard, I would say, for you to just completely forget about what happened between the two of you in the past. But I see you trying to just kind of leave the past in the past. And it's primarily because at the end of the day, this is somebody that you still want to be with. At the end of the day, this is somebody that you still want to build with. And you know that it's not beneficial to you or them or your relationship between the two of you to continue to hold on to like the stuff that this person has essentially put you through in the past and, you know, reminiscing on it, because at the end of the day, what's done is done. You know, you can't go back into time and undo anything, neither can they. Now, if this is a new person that we're talking about here, I think that the both of you just know that it's about to reach higher levels of commitment. And before it does, it's like you guys are questioning yourselves like, man, am I honestly ready for this or am I not ready for this? I think that you could just sense and feel the direction this relationship is basically heading in, which is towards higher levels of commitment without you guys even having a conversation about it, which goes to show how intuitive you guys actually both are, because I'm getting that you guys are very, very intuitive. Don't get me wrong, you know, I feel like this is somebody that you would love to go off and build and establish a relationship with. Are you afraid, you know, that this could all blow up in your face at a later date? Absolutely. But I feel like you're trying your hardest to just remain hopeful and optimistic, even though sometimes that can be very challenging and very hard for you to do. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay, let's do this. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Tower out here. And then we also have the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right. In regards to how this person's currently feeling about you and their relationship with you, I feel like this person is very determined to have a successful relationship with you. This person comes off to me as somebody who doesn't want to experience another failed, marriage and a relationship. And this message applies for those of you who currently find yourself connecting with someone new. And then, if this is somebody that you have history with, I got a storyline for you, but let's just get that out the way first. If this is somebody new, I do see this person very determined to make their relationship with you work because they don't want to experience another failed, marriage and a relationship. They just don't want to freaking go through that again, which is something that you guys definitely have in common. It's like neither one of you want to experience another failed relationship and or marriage. That's something that you guys definitely do have in common. So this person's very determined to not make the same mistakes again. What do I mean by that? It kind of looks like this person has definitely made a lot of mistakes in their previous relationship. And because of what they went through in their previous relationship, it taught this person a whole lot. So it kind of looks like moving forward, they're very determined to not make the same mistakes again, because this person feels like if they make the same mistakes again, they're going to get the same outcome over and over and over again, which will result in an ending, which is the very thing that this person wants to basically avoid from basically experiencing with you. So I do like the fact that this person learned a lot from their previous relationship. I like that a lot. Now, this is somebody that you already have a lot of history with. I feel like this person's very determined to do things differently with you this time around. I am definitely getting that. It kind of looks like in the past, this person has definitely made a lot of mistakes. And to avoid things from going south again between you and them, they're very determined to not make the same mistakes again, because they already know if they do, the outcome. It's going to create tension between the two of you. It's going to create conflict. It's going to potentially cause the relationship in itself to go south. So I do see this person, trying, their hardest to make better decisions and just avoid doing anything that could potentially cause the relationship between the two of you to go south, which is something that I really do like. It kind of looks like this person has definitely learned from their poor, decisions as well as mistakes. Okay, let's keep going. What actions will Cancer take towards this person or moving forward? You don't really know what the future has in store for the both of you. And that applies for those of you who currently find yourself connecting with someone new, as well as, for those of you who find yourself connecting with somebody that you already have a lot of history with. You don't really know what the future has in store for the both of you. And I feel like that really, really does scare you a whole lot. It really, really does scare you a whole lot. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Strength card. We got the Hangman. We also have the Two of Cups to the Star. So let's talk about this energy that I was picking up on in the very beginning of your reading. Because you don't really know what the future has in store, for the both of you, it does definitely scare you, and it does cause you to want to push this connection away, but it is stemming from a place of you just simply wanting to protect yourself. A lot of you genuinely feel, regardless if this is somebody new that you're dealing with or somebody that you already have a lot of history with, a lot of you feel like it's only a matter of time before this blows up in your face. Even though you don't really know for sure if it is going to blow up in your face or not, you think, believe, and feel like it definitely is. And it's causing you to push this person as well as this connection away. But it is stemming from a place of you wanting to protect yourself. It's not, stemming from a place of you pushing this person away because you don't want them or your relationship with them, because you do. You're just pushing this person away because you're afraid that you're going to end up getting hurt. Which explains, like I said, why I got this energy for you to begin with. It's like you're pushing away the very thing that you essentially want, the very thing that you hoped for, prayed for, wished for, right? Now, if this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, it kind of looks like you've been praying and wishing for things to essentially get better. It looks like you've been praying and wishing for this person to change. Well, it looks like you're finally getting what it is that you want. But now it's kind of getting to that point for you where you kind of feel like the likelihood, right, of this person disappointing you again or letting you down again is at an all-time high. And the only reason why you think that way and feel that way is because they've done it so many times in the past. At this point, you're just used to this person disappointing you. At this point, you're just used to this person hurting you. You're not used to living a life with this person without experiencing, disappointment and pain as well as let down. So I understand why, you're leaning more towards, nah, this is going to blow up in my face. They're going to hurt me again. I mean, because they've always have in the past, this time is no different, which, I mean, I understand. I understand. Why you would be feeling that way. Now, if this is somebody new that we're talking about here, I just feel like you don't want to get hurt, man. Like the fact that you don't really know what the future has in store for the both of you kind of drives you a little crazy, and it really does worry you and concern you. But what lies on the other side of, you know, your fears is what you've always prayed for, as well as wished for. But it does kind of require you, Cancer, to see this entire situation through, to see that for yourself. Okay? What actions will this person take towards Cancer or moving forward? Okay. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. If this is somebody that you have a lot of history with, I feel like this person is just extremely happy that the two of you are, you know, finally getting along. This person is just, you know, finally happy that the two of you are not at odds with one another, because it kind of looks like there was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a whole lot of, you know, disagreements going on, you know, between you and this person. And it could have been happening in the recent past between you and this person. But now that things have, you know, essentially balanced itself out within this relationship, I just kind of feel like this person's really happy that the two of you are finally in a good place with one another, in a good space with one another. It's like they feel like this relationship is just finally heading in the right direction. You know, is basically what I'm getting. Now, if this is a new person, that we're talking about here, this energy plays a massive role in this energy over here. You're pushing this person away, as I mentioned, and I think that this person's going to notice you know, you drifting away from them in this connection. Then this person's going to obviously notice you essentially pushing them away. The moment you decide to drift away from this connection and or push this person away, they will definitely fight, you know, to keep you in their life. They will definitely fight to continue to be a part of yours. So for some of you, you know, you might tell this person in the near future, listen, you know, I thought I was ready for a relationship, but you know what? Now that I think about it, like, I just don't think I'm ready. I just don't think I'm ready. I'm scared. I just don't think I'm ready. This person is going to fight to remain in your life, and they're going to fight to keep you a part of theirs. For some of you, you might just outright distance yourself from this person. The moment they notice that, they're going to do everything in their power to try to reel you back in all over again. I am definitely getting that. You know, this person does come off to me as somebody who is basically here to stay. Now, for those of you who do not know this, the King of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Pentacles is considered to be the perfect partner card. You know, this person looks at you like, you know, you're perfect for them. And it looks like you look at them like they're perfect for you. I just kind of feel like right now, especially if y'all have a lot of history with one another, I feel like they're just trying to be perfect for you. That's it. Like, I feel like this person's just trying to be perfect for you. I just kind of feel like this person's trying their hardest to, like, you know, do whatever it is that they can to make this relationship work. Because at the end of the day, nobody has to tell this person this, because they know this all too well. It doesn't get no better than you. Straight up. It just doesn't get no better than you. So they're realizing that they have to get their act together. And like I said, I just feel like this person's trying to be perfect for you. I understand that you're worried and concerned that they're going to turn around and hurt you again. And this is kind of why they're trying their hardest to, like, show you through their actions that, you know, they're very serious about not making the same mistakes again. They're very serious about not letting you down and or disappointing you. Like, they just want to be perfect for you, because this person knows if they're perfect for you, then that means that they get to keep you. Okay. But if this is somebody new, you know, like I said, it kind of looks like you're going to end up pushing this person away or attempting to end your relationship with them. I don't necessarily feel like you're going to be successful at it, to be honest, because they're going to fight to continue to keep this relationship that they share with you in their life. I mean, I get it. I would do the same thing. I mean, they're looking at you like you're perfect for them. So it's like, yeah, I understand why this person would put up a fight to keep you in their life. It makes total sense. But let's see what the romance angels have to say, shall we? Like, can you tell me for Cancer in regards to this situation? Okay, so we do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. There's just a lot of healing that needs to take place on your end as well as on theirs. I think that the two of you have been through a lot with one another, and I feel like there's certain things that you guys have been through with one another that the two of you are having a very difficult time, you know, forgiving one another for and essentially moving past. But we were already kind of getting that already, that there is a lot of forgiveness that needs to take place. All right, let's see what else we can get here. because I am getting two different storylines. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It's very similar to like the Magician in tarot. Kind of looks like you manifested this opportunity into fruition here for yourself. In other words, my friend, you asked for this, you prayed for this, you wished for this, and now they're finally here. And I get it, you're afraid, you don't know what the future has in store here for the both of you, but I'm telling you, on the other side of your fear lies true happiness with this person. You just got to see this through. No matter how scary and or uncomfortable it may get, you got to see this entire situation through, because what does lie on the other side of, you know, this fear that you're experiencing of yours is your true happiness with them. All right, so that is what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.